And it's CP3, averaged just 9 points in round one against the Lakers. Of course, had that shoulder issue he was dealing with. 21 points he exploded for, the most he scored in a postseason, 8 for 14 from the field. Those 11 assists, also 6 rebounds. Devin Booker, again, just took 12 shots but scored 21 points. Here he is.
Obviously, I seen that pregame. No disrespect to, Tibbs or any other coach, Quinn, but you know my answer. Monty's came in here and shifted the culture, tremendously, and I've seen the bottom, and once he got here, that energy changed, the gym changed, personnel changed, and he developed a culture that we all bought into and love, and I always say it every day, the culture is something that makes coming to work every day fun, and that started with Coach Monty. So he's definitely deserving of it. I think when the coaches voted themselves that they put him as Coach of the Year. So kind of similar to when, the players voted me into the All-Star and then some other people come in and make the decision. But, Coach Monty's our Coach of the Year for sure.
Next up is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports, followed by Jovan Buha.
Hey, Devin, to go off that a bit, Monty wants the identity for the team offensively to be 0.5, quick movement. Felt like Denver kind of challenged you guys to do that tonight, and you got to love that. What were your thoughts on the offensive execution tonight?
I think we cleaned it up in the second half, starting with stops. But they make it tough on you. They put length on you. They have Jokic up on a lot of ball screens, so we just try to get off it, move it quick, and, move the ball faster than, the defense can move. And I think we got some good open shots in the second half that, opened up the game for us.
Next up is Jovan Buha with The Athletic, followed by Brendan Clean.
Hey, Devin. Chris had that 10-0 run during a stretch in the fourth and assisted or scored on 20 of the 34 points in the quarter. What type of boost and effect did he give you guys in the second half?
Oh, big one. We felt that energy. We felt the passion behind it, and he just made plays. Like you said, not only his scoring ability, but getting everybody else involved. And that's been the story of the season for us. Following him in that regard. So that was a big push for us. That was a big momentum swing for us that I think we took and ran with, and widened the gap, widened the margin.
Next up is Brendan Clean with Locked On Suns, followed by Kirsten Susel.
Hey, Book, similar to Kellen's question about the ball movement, just what did you see as far as what your movement off the ball was opening up for the rest of the guys, and how'd you try to take advantage of the space that you created when you didn't have the ball in your hands?
I wouldn't even say me. I would say DeAndre, which you don't get credit for, but rolling hard to the rim and opening up that backside corner, forcing people to tag. Also getting out and sprinting the floor in transition. I was telling him after the game, there was one time I took off, I was going full speed, and I looked to my right, and DA's passing me, and I'm running as fast as I can. So, that opens up a lot of opportunities for all of us, and he deserves the credit for that, for rolling, forcing somebody to tag and opening up a wide open shot.
Next is Kirsten Susel with 12 News, followed by Barry Bloom.
Hey, but going back to the Coach of the Year, you shared how you felt about it, but hearing that right before a game, did that kind of make you want to go out and get one for Coach?
I want to go get everyone for Coach. That's what I was talking about. Since he's got here, he's, developed that relationship individually with all of us with his own time, to make you want to play that much harder for him. And that's a special thing to do. And I know it's not only with myself, I know it's with each and every one individual that he takes, out of his personal time and his day to communicate and keep developing those relationships. And, that's where it starts.
Final two questions are going to be Barry Bloom with Sportico and Melissa Rowland.
Hi, Buck. So it's 70-60 Denver with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. and they score 25 points the rest of the way, and Jokic scores 2 of them. I don't know that I'd seen a game, especially in the playoffs, change that dramatically. What's your analysis of it? And your scoring was so evenly distributed. Of your 5 starters, you had everybody was in double figures, and 4 of you were over 20.
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's team basketball. That's what the playoffs is. Teams aren't going to, let your first, second, and third option get it going every night. They try to take that away and make the other guys do it. And I think that, benefits us with the talent that we have on this team, the depth that we have on this team, and just the playmaking ability of everybody. Just being able to dribble, pass, and shoot. I know it sounds simple, but when everybody can do that in the court, it opens up opportunities for everybody.
Final one is Melissa Rowland with Fox Sports.
Hey, Book, you talked about how Monty has built a culture that inspires everybody around him. How specifically did he do that with you? What resonated with you?
Kind of what I spoke on earlier of, developing a personal relationship, understanding that, it's bigger in basketball, understanding we have family, we have friends that, mean a lot to us, and, just the constant communication. And, I always said it since day one with Monty, you feel the realness in everything he says, the eye contact, the demeanor of it, just a bunch of little things that make you a made man, and I feel that all that from him.
Appreciate the time, Book.
Nikola Jokic and company got CP3, Chris Paul. Scored or assisted on 20 of the Suns' 34 points in the fourth quarter. We'll hear from the Joker.